Alright, it's live. It's live. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna remove that. So this is gonna be a floor 15 attempt. Um, we have W Corp ryoshu. She gets 4 charge count on her skill 1 with some charge conditionals. She has some charge conditionals, gains 7 charge count, add 10 plus charge count, inflicts slash fragility if target is below 30%, deal 30% damage, um, gain haste, and DDEDR. At 7 to 14 charge count, consume all charge count, consume 3 times 15 minus charge count consumed, HP to gain plus 5 coin power, consume 15 charge count to gain 5 coin power, final coin, um, uh, final coin, 10% damage, 10%, 10%. If the skill consumed 15 charge count upon use, apply 7 charge barrier. Um, right now in this moment, I do not have my phone up, so I don't have like um a view of the chat. But I'm gonna set it up after I've set up the team. And with the team, I'm gonna start off with, of course, putting her here. Um, as due to her wait, fuck, it's envy res actually. It's envy res when I think about it. She has envy. Yeah, that's her skill. Okay, you know what? It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. But yeah, her um might be him, but I don't know. Yeah, I know what? Um, him. Him. Actually, you know what? I would rather want Ting Ting and base Rhodey on there, and then multi crack. Who do I want here? To be honest, I think I'm gonna want her. If I remember her whole status thingamajig correctly. I don't I don't have W chord Otis, so if there's any passives that she has, I like cannot see them. Actually, let me look at her egos real quick. Um, I don't think I need Florastalgia. Fourth match. Actually, do I pick Red Eyes or fourth match flame? Red Eye has healing. If the skill staggers or defeats a target, heal user and then the ally with least HP by 10% of max HP. Corrosion. Okay, it's the same. Um. Okay, she gets haste, so that's like another 4 power. Actually, I'm gonna have Red Eyes open as her he ego, and we'll see later when I have more healing egos if we're gonna replace it with fourth match flame. Not gonna lie, I think for Otis, Sync Otis. Yeah, you know what? Sync Otis is Pride Res. You know what? Pride Res isn't that bad. Ryoshu's um second thingamajig is Pride, anyways. Her skill 2. I'm gonna pick the bonuses real quick, and then I'm gonna make this 2. I I don't want like too many bonuses. I don't want to like trivialize this. And of course I'm gonna pick charge. You know what? I think you know what? I'm gonna pick patrolling flashlight because it gives the shield shit. Of course I'm gonna have this, and of course I'm gonna have manner-shaped music box. For do I get another charge gift here? AEDD. If the unit gain charge count or unique charge over maximum limit this turn, gain. No, I'm gonna have the fucking the thingamajig. Yeah, you know what? What about this? I don't care. You know what? That's fine, cause like, wait, fuck. Gains in. Okay, you know what? On her skill 3, she like does self damage if you don't have the charge conditional. So that's actually pretty good. I think. I'd say. You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? I got a good feeling. I got a good feeling. Um, you know what? Once I've picked the floor, I'm gonna bring forth the chat. Um, yes, I'm gonna bring forth the chat once I have picked the floor. I'm not gonna be picking fucking Nagluntama. I'm not gonna be picking Nagluntama. Um. Maybe this one because it gives that and that one. You know what? I'm gonna pick the outcast. I'm gonna be picking the outcast. Uh, both are ass, and I can't use them. But whatever. I think I'm gonna go with. Wait, actually, wait. Let me get my phone so that I can open chat on it and then see and then look at chat. Give me a moment. It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna fucking blitz this. I'm gonna blitz this.
정리 시간이다.
One viewer other than myself. Wow. I'm famous. By the way, if I read like chat after you send a message, that was not intentional. That is purely because my stream is sort of delayed.
내가 눈에 새겨주지.
Evade is really good, but it's not good for chain battles or whatever they're called. It's not good for unfocus. It's only good for like focus. That's what I hate about it.
없어서 그런가.
But it's okay.
눈에
It's
새겨주지.
okay, Medias.
해결사 영상 보는 거랑 좀 비슷한 느낌도 있고.
Dude, I'm already
설마
getting blitzed. Fuck. I'm already getting blitzed. Dog. No. Why the fuck were they rolling so many heads?
여기서 포기를
The
안
fuck?
해야 까리하게 각성도 하고 눈물이
Dude.
펑펑 나는 명장면도
내가
나오는
눈에
거잖아.
새겨-
Dude, fuck off. Fuck off. Fucking full heads. Full heads. Fairs. Fairs. Full heads. Full heads. Yeah, okay, fairs. 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 Full fucking full heads. It's fucking full heads. Fairs. Yeah, I'm gonna get fucking Starblitz. Cause the game hates me. The game hates me.
대박. 방금은 간지였는데.
I got a good feeling about this. I don't have a good feeling about this personally.
팝콘쯤은 줘도
'Cause
되잖아. 이럴 때 딱 씹어줘.
Ryoshu isn't being very cooperative right now. She isn't being very kind to me, and I don't like that. I don't particularly like that.
눈에 새겨주지.
And I have like 5 fucking charge barrier. And look at this like stupid pleb damage she's doing.
Hut.
She's supposed to be like a pro. She's supposed to be a fucking pro at this. Look at that pleb damage. Look at that fucking pleb damage. Dude. I swear to God, if I stagger.
지금 하려던 거 확실해? 또
Let me
뭔가
see.
잊은 건 아니고? 이 지긋지긋한 공간
I'm like ready to fucking reset.
제대로 끝을
I'm ready to reset. Yo.
미련조차 남지 않을 만큼 고작 이런 걸로 길이 끊어졌다고 생각하니?
Araya, shut up for a second, please. Please, I swear to God.
연결된 끈
둘, 내가
너희가
눈에
생각들도
새겨주지.
매번 이런 식이 더 즐길 거란다. 지금 내킬 때만
That was probably the stupidest opening move I could have done. I'm restarting this shit.
고작 이런 걸로 길이
I'm gonna be
끊어졌다고
using a
생각하니?
skill 2 or a skill 1
너희의
to start off instead of that like
연결된 끈
fucking
너희가 생각한 것보다 더 즐길
dookie from a butt.
마음 둘,
I'm gonna retry. I'm gonna be retrying until I get a skill 2. Actually, skill 2 is the only way I'll accept this fight opening.
소중했던 무언가를 지켜내지도 못했으니
너희 너무 얕잡아 보인 거 아니야?
내가 눈에
그래도
새겨주지.
이실인큐
I love drinking water. I can't be as loud as I was earlier today on my last stream, but like it's fine. It's fine. It's whatever sauce.
땀 구경 시켜준다는데 뭐.
It's whatever sauce.
안 볼 필요
To be
없잖아.
honest.
그 독방에 있어봤자
내가
할 것도
눈에
없고.
새겨주지.
She used to be so good at solos back when like the Arc Knights event came out. I remember I Zarblitzed Mayors with her. She used to be so good. What happened to you, Ryoshu?
엄마가 매번
What happened?
이상하게 주려 말하던 그 상황이
Why did you fall off?
내가 눈에
만단지.
새겨주지.
Dude, and he's gonna fucking break it. He's gonna fucking break it, dude. Never mind, he didn't break it, and I'm still alive.
방금은
에?
간지였는데. 아이씨, 팝콘쯤은 줘도 되잖아.
이제
이럴 때 딱
실수에선
씹어줘야 하는데.
벗어났나?
Can still hear you, so it's good.
먼 치킨,
Um,
압도적인 전력. 가끔 질릴 때도 있지만 역시 늘 먹던 맛이
okay,
느껴지는 반응이 있다니까.
I'm never good.
내가 눈에
I'm the
새겨주지.
worst person alive. Wait, actually. Wait. I got an idea. Let's watch the
마무리.
like fucking Papa video.
컵을 이제야 좀 이해했군.
What's it called? Yeah, trans music and the desire to exist.
극단 컨디션으로 퍼 놈에게 덤빈다라. 데카당스식 예술.
Anger. These
셈인가?
Wow, Jesus Christ. By the way, don't mind my YouTube search history. I'm stupid and I'm gay. I'm gonna set it to 0 and I'm gonna Do I set it? Do I keep it up there in the corner? Is this a good spot to keep the papo? Not gonna lie, the reason as to why there's a massive pause is because, like, as I said, the stream is delayed. And that pause is me waiting for, like, the stream to catch up.
I'm not trans, but I'd like to believe I can pick up on patterns.
Awesome fucking opener, by the way. Awesome fucking opener. His whole video is about, like, wow, dude, this is like the trans experience and shit. And then he starts the video off with saying, like, first off, I'm not trans, guys. I'm not trans. I'm a cis. I'm a cisoid. Dude, fuck this nigga, yo.
I don't know how trans or not trans something is, and I'm not going to pretend I do. But I am going to pretend I do.
Dude, he pisses me off.
Video games are fun. They are cool as a type of...
Whoa, video games are fun? Whoa, I didn't know that. I didn't know that, dude. What?
Media, there's a little something for everyone, no matter who you are. And if there isn't, you can make it yourself. There's a new trend I've noticed with indie games. A specific type of...
Was that? Wait. What the fuck is that, like, is that, like, soy called? Like, that soy jack called? Wait, what the fuck? What? Okay, dude.
Sauce that isn't
Fucking
found anywhere
put whatever
else.
in his video.
PS1 graphics, pixel art, retro visuals to invoke a feeling of nostalgia, unconventional game design. It's something conventional that's twisted around into an abstract idea
It's something conventional, twisted around into an abstract idea.
of a video game. It doesn't feel like something that exists, but because it doesn't exist, means that it does exist.
It's a line. Wait, so it's like, it doesn't feel like something that exists, but because it doesn't exist, it exists. He's like saying shit to sound smart, dude. I fucking hate this man.
Exist. These games do not have a specific type or genre. They just have a style that encapsulates the entire collection. For lack of a better name, I've opted to call them trans games, based on the type of individual these projects connect to the most. I'm not saying this as a way to make fun of trans people. The adjective of trans is not meant to be derogatory. It's just how it is. There's not much representation in mainstream media. The closest people get is subtle hints, or making things up on top of a sliver of an idea. In response to this drought, indie developers, some of which are trans, have taken it upon themselves to make something for this community. I like to separate developers who are trans from developers who aren't, because sometimes these games are not made with trans people in mind. But even if the game is...
That was Aneurysm 5 gameplay. That was Aneurysm 5 gameplay. Wait, he sounds so pretentious. True. He is so fucking pretentious. He, like, oh my god. He reminds me of myself, and that's not a good thing.
Not designed to be about the trans experience. Something about these types of projects resonate with a large majority in one way or another. For example, take Cruelty Squad. This is not a trans game. This is not a game about being trans, but there is something special about it. The unconventional graphics make you feel out of place in this world. People treat the rules of this world as if it's normal.
Actually, I think I have, like, Cruelty Squad pirated. Wait. That was the entirely wrong tab. I'm so sorry. Wait, I'm so sorry. Wait. Pathfinder. I don't care if my files get leaked, to be honest. Wow. Tammy has the fucking porn game on her computer. What the fuck? Whoa. I think it's like, yeah, Cruelty Squad. crueltysquad.exe. I remember last time I tried to record OBS Cruelty Squad, it didn't work. Tactical glass shield, why not? And the face. Actually, what if I put on like the thrusters instead? Beverage turn your kick strength to the limit or pulverize your target with incredible power. No, thank you, bud. I don't have like a singular fucking head upgrade. Wow. Skull gun? Okay, I have the skull gun. I have the skull gun? Alright. Actually, I don't remember the keys. Suicide. I think it's tertiary. Maybe. Space engineering. So it should be like V, I think, for like grappling. I think. Am I in the level? Am I in the level? Can I get in the level? Alright. If the audio is fucked, by the way, say it. Okay, it is. I don't care about you guys. I'm lagging way more than I remember I should. Fucking computer with AIDS won't be able to run this shit. But apparently, my high-grade gaming PC can. Wow. What's this one? Androgen assault? How about I do Paradise, actually? I do not like that fucking green face. Yeah, hello Dahlia. I started playing Cruelty Squad because Papa was talking about it. What the fuck is growling? Yeah, the reload mechanic for this game is like fucked. I remember. I shot that guy for fun. I guess they're not here. Fairs. I was playing fucking terribly anyways. At least my divine light isn't severed, I guess. Wait, I gotta restart this. I know I can do it better. I know I can do it better, like at least. Also, take back what you said. This is not Soy Squad. This is Moon Squad. Wrong gun. And these, like, guards fuck off. One of the targets is dead. I have to get over to the fucking Funko Pop guy. I like break for it though. Can I? Yo, bro. Whoa, what the fuck? Ew. The new season of Marathon. Not gonna lie, I haven't played Marathon in ages. I'm not here checking the fucking choke mobs. Yeah, thought so, faggot. Take my dick. Wait, so the last guy's underground. Wait, so like, yeah, I can eat the corpses. I remember, I can eat the corpses. Kidney acquisition. No, let me just kill the fucking civilians. I don't care. I'm evil. I'm killing everyone. Okay. I can do this time. But since it's the new season, why not try it? That's because, Marathon makes my computer crash. And yeah, I did dust it out earlier. I did clean it, like, a week ago, I think. But even though I did that, dude, I'm making some really wet-ass burns. Fuck. Fuck. I'm exploding. I'm exploding. I'm exploding. Stand still. I wanted to eat that guy. Let's play Hello Neighbor. Why not? Why the fuck not? I don't got it downloaded, but like I could pirate it and like play it in a stream. Not gonna lie, I gotta accept that it's been like ages since I've last played Cruelty Squad. I'm like not in my prime. Yeah. I'm more educated. Dude! Just let me get into the fucking house. Yo. John Cruelty, you cannot be this horrible. Dude, you're a fucking hired assassin. You should be able to do this. Dude. I blew up. I blew up. Because oh my god. I was so good at Dishonored. Why is this game doing it to me? Oh fuck, my game crashed. Yeah, you know what? So okay, fairs. I die, and the game crashes. Fairs. Not gonna lie, do we use Ira already? Actually, I can. Maybe I could do like Superbia and like. No, that wouldn't be Kino. Like the 6 here, his first lot is targeting this lot. So in theory, if he were the one to attack first, and like, man, I haven't played Dishonored in ages. Have you seen my YouTube channel? It has Dishonored bull rat % on it. Dishonored is my flagship game. Dude, that's bullshit. It was targeting my fucking like evade slot. It should've. This game is dog shit. Yo.
맘, 둘,
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna pop Ira. I can't do much else.
시간 내킬 때만 잘해줬지.
그럴 수 있지.
내가 눈에 새겨주지.
No, that was actually stupid. I don't need Ira on the first turn.
너희의 흐름은
팝콘쯤은 줘도 되잖아.
Dahlia, it isn't just a fetus, it's a bull rat. Oh fuck, we have 3 viewers. Hello to other person watching my stream. We got sort of sidetracked and I started playing Cruelty Squad, but that's fine.
나 또한 영원하던 것을
I'm gonna restart this thing.
아비들을 내 손으로 죽이지도
I'm too used to like soloing
내가 눈에 새겨주지.
with a ryoshu, and a ryoshu like trivializes solo in like general. I'm getting too used to it. Actually, I have an idea. Let's start over. Let's start over. I'll pick I have a better idea for an ego gift that I could pick. I have a way better idea. The defibrillator. The one you can get from what's it called? The fucking the shock centipede abno event. Yeah, that one.
끔찍하군.
It heals SP and HP based on the amount of charge you consumed. Actually, at that point, lithograph would just be better. Like, lithograph would just be better, to be honest. Yeah, lithograph would just be better when I think about it. Sinners. Yeah. This is like a pretty average team comp. Yes, yes. So like, as I did before, but I'm gonna pick that one too, and I'm gonna do this for like extra protection and shit. Charge, I'm gonna pick this one, and you know what? I'm gonna pick that one. Would you rather want 2 charge or 3 charge? Do I pick lithograph or... There's gotta be like... When an ally loses HP due to their own attack, skill effects half the HP loss. Oh, should I pick lithograph or should I like pick something else? Is there something else that like gives more HP? There's that one once per encounter. What about like this is the ego gift I talked about. Uncapped defibrillator. Turn and heal HP and SP equal to the sum of charge count and unique charge consumed by attack skills this turn. I am going to instead pick... Wait, what's this? Yeah, I'm gonna pick lithograph. I think lithograph is like the best one. And then the usual. I see a lot of people, instead of picking manner shaped music box, they pick investigator badge. But my issue with that is that like investigator badge, you need to upgrade it before it counts for like the first in skill order ID. So yeah, that's why I don't pick it, cause like manner shaped music box, it like unstaggers you, and in my opinion, if you can unstagger on like floor 1, there's a higher chance that you'll survive. Now it's just to which one I want to pick. Okay, I like this one. I like this one. I like this one. Yeah, I like this one. I like that one. Pendant of Nostalgia? Pendant of... Actually, you know what? Pendant of Nostalgia is actually a pretty good find. And double mystery nodes. And double mystery nodes. Am I hitting the jackpot? Am I hitting the jackpot? Question mark.
선별된 저의 성과입니다.
Okay, keywordless. Yes. Okay. Wait. This run is already going better than the previous one.
정리 시간이다.
The run is already going better than the previous one, and that is purely because we got 2 event nodes. A toothpick changes everything.
너희 너무 얕잡아
내가
보인 거
눈에
아니야?
새겨주지.
And also because we picked the fucking minor slave thing.
수에선 벗어났나?
Like, dude, they deal 1 to 4 damage, while those G Corp veterans have like full coins that all deal like
뭐
that all deal like 10 damage.
내가
Cause they do
눈에
rupture
새겨진 모가지를 분질러야
on top of like the
조용하지.
damage they already do.
그저
That's like kind of
이거
fooked.
완전
That's
사고를
fooked.
내는 고무대 같았어.
I don't like that.
벌써 끝나가는군.
Should I put the Papo video back on?
어릴 땐 몰랐어.
Actually, let me turn up the music here
왜
first.
엄마가
Because
삼촌들이랑
usually
말도 못
the reason as to
섞게
why it's so
했는지.
low is because I have
그 외부 강사가
background music on when I
손가락
normally play
안에서도
like
내부랑
Mirror
눈에
Dungeons.
새겨지지.
거야.
But now I'm doing it for stream, so like
너희가 보여줘.
I have no reason to
혹은 더 대단한 기술을
like
매번 엄마에게 가르쳐
mute
줬거든.
it or like turn it down at least.
대박! 방금은 간지였는데? 아이씨, 팝콘쯤은 줘도 되잖아.
내가 눈에
Okay, what the fuck?
새겨지지.
Yeah, this is already going way better.
맘.
Yo,
엄마는 무기라면 뭐든 잘 다뤘어. 그중 제일 뛰어난 게 검이었고.
who do you guys think got like the biggest yams in Limbus Company? My two viewers who are so gracefully watching my stream.
가끔 질릴 때도 있지만
Look, I
역시
should
늘
get a drink.
먹던 맛에서만 느껴지는 도파민이
Which drink
있다니까.
though? There are like a lot of drinks you
내가
could get.
눈에 새겨지지. 맘.
방금은 좀 쩔었는데. 아, 재밌었다. 자, 오늘 할 거 다 끝난 거 맞지? 그럼 약속대로 이 만화책이랑 해결사 잡지 가져간다.
I think I'm getting used to the stream like time entanglement. I think I'm getting used to it. I think I'm getting used to it. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know.
원치 않게
You should
받은
get-
선물도 도움이 될 때가 있지.
You should
나
get
또한 영원한
yourself
엄마와
a
같은 색으로
무엇 하나
갈아
또
끼웠던
watermelon
루즈는
Fanta.
내 의안처럼
We love watermelon
아기들은
Fanta
내 손으로
here.
죽이지도 못했고
Yes.
소중했던 무언가를 지켜내지도 못했으니 뭐 그래도 이 실인
Okay.
들 안.
Yeah, these are better speed values.
내가 눈에
I like these way more.
새겨지기였다. 지가 내킬 때만 잘해줬지.
Plus, I'll get to count from the shield decay.
팝콘쯤은 줘도 되잖아. 이럴
What the
때
fuck
딱
am I speaking
씹어줘야
archive
돼.
terms?
어릴 땐 몰랐어.
Not gonna lie, I have an exam tomorrow, and
내가
I'm kind of
눈에
fucked.
삼촌들이랑
새겨지지.
말도 못 섞게 했는지.
But if it goes wrong, I'm just gonna become a streamer.
손가락
I already got
안에서도
3 people
내려가는
watching.
실력자들이었을 거야.
This is like, I'm already famous.
끝나가는군.
I'm already like the next XQC.
매번
맘.
엄마에게 가르쳐줬거든.
어허. 이제 싱수에선 벗어났나? 내가 눈에 새겨주지.
38 clash power. Nothing too shabby.
엄마는
Nothing too
무기라면
shabby.
뭐든 잘 다뤘어. 그중 우와,
Floor 1, not even having reached the shop yet, and I'm already 38. Nothing too shabby. Nothing too shabby.
예전엔 그런 거 좀 치사하다고 생각했지.
I'm just afraid that like though that 38 is only gonna get increased by
눈에
like
새겨주지.
특색도 있는
2 or something.
사람들은
By like the time we're at 4.
맘.
멋있더라.
But I'm gonna be getting all of the good slash shit. I'm gonna be getting all of the good slash shit. I'm gonna be getting all of the
엄마와
good
함께 이곳저곳을
charge
다니며
shit.
많은 기억을 쌓아줘.
And I'm gonna be the god of Limbus.
그
I'm gonna
중에서
be
가장
Limbus god.
멋진 곳에 나를 데려갈 수 있게.
First off, let's sell this burn. We don't need that. Second off, we buy that. Does she need healing? Oh, never mind. She didn't. Royan, I'm feeling nice. In W Corp ryoshu we trust. True that. We always trust W Corp ryoshu. Just not enough to survive without charge barrier. Not gonna lie, charge barrier might carry. And uncapped defibrillator. And lithograph. And like all the other fucking gifts I have equipped for her. fuck, I already spent all my... You know what, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We're equipped enough, and there's a 67 chance of getting super shop next floor. I'd say it's going well. I'd say it's going well. I'd say we're doing well. Oh, okay, it's the easy variant.
이루어질
It's
수
the easy
없는
variant.
희망도 내가 눈에 새겨주지.
I hate how fucking inconsistent Limbus is with like which enemy attacks first. Like when they all have equal speed values. Because sometimes it's the one closest to the sinners. Other times it's the one farthest away. So other times it's like the one at the bottom. It's so stupid. I hate it.
내가 눈에 새겨주지.
This is the strategy for when we're in when we are in focused encounters. Just dodge as much as
내가
possible.
정말 두려웠던
Maybe like an occasional attack if we're feeling fancy, of course, but only fancy.
너희는 어떠려나?
On all other occasions, we shall not be using.
아니면 엄마처럼 이제씩
Yeah, we shall not be attacking. Look at that. We already have 20 count.
가끔 질릴 때도 있지만
We're essentially untouchable
맛에서만
now.
느껴지는 도파민이
내가
있다니까.
눈에 새겨주지. 핫! 핫차!
You know what? It's going well. It's going well. I'd really like to like
야,
change out her skill 1 with
뭔 거지 같은 패턴을 쓰려고 저렇게 길을 한참
with her skill
모으는데?
2. So like I think I'm gonna go 0-3-3 for her skills. So like
끼어들지 마라.
this one instead of 3 it becomes 1 like 0. This becomes 3 and this becomes 3. Like we get we replace the skill 1 with skill 2 once, and then we replace skill 1 with 2 skill 3s, so that it fills out. I feel like that's like the most reasonable strategy.
내가 눈에 새겨주지.
We will be beating all the secret bosses. Trust. Dude, why the fuck are you evenly clashing, Ryoshu? Why are you evenly clashing? Don't piss me off. Do not piss me off. Loki, I think I gotta get the shock centipede fight so that I can get the other charge, and maybe maybe alleyway watchdog too, so that I can get
영상 보는 거랑 좀
its
비슷한
ego
느낌도
gift.
있고. 솔까 이건 좀 재밌을지도.
내가 눈에
It's going
새겨주지.
pretty slow, but at the pace we're going, we're gonna be having like 5 billion damage by the end.
왜?
Pairs.
쌈 구경 시켜준다는데 뭐.
내가
Now let's just
눈에
win rate.
새겨주지.
있잖아. 그 독방에
We
있어.
can't die from like win rating at this point.
핫! 차!
우와, 지금 완전 삼촌들이랑 고모대 같았어.
Dude, I don't care. Refuse. Pride? Yeah, I have lots of pride. It's Pride Month.
문
그딴 컨디션으로 퍼 놈에게
내가
덤빈다.
눈에 새겨주지.
데카당스식 예술이라도 보여줄 셈인가? 맘.
방금은 좀 쩔었는데. 지금처럼 엄마와 함께
Alright,
이곳저곳을
GG's.
다니며
Easy victory.
많은 기억을
Easy victory.
쌓아줘. 언젠가 그 중에서
Uh,
가장 멋진
I'm
곳으로
gonna get
나를 데려갈 수
the cost
있게.
one because I'm not gonna be redeeming this mirror dungeon anyways. Oh, Do I wanna? curriculum vitae, or do I want miniature telepole? Or do we just go with this and get Tango Marinade and curriculum vitae? I'm gonna go with that. Which exam are you taking? This week I have verbal Danish. Next week I have physics, chemistry, and biology all in one class, and the week after that I have verbal math. And those will be my final 3 finals for the year. I already have my first 2. Wait, no, my first like 4 to 5 like earlier this year. The way it works is like there are 3 like text exams
그,
that are like
그,
that
하지만
um
그래봤자
that you have in like 1 week, and then there are 3 verbal exams that you have to like actively prepare for. Well, not verbal math, but verbal math is the like 3rd verbal exam that you have is like the 3rd verbal exam
눈에
is like
새겨주지.
you have to pull at a lottery
끝나간
which one it is.
완전 삼촌들이랑
And I was unlucky enough to pull math. Math is not my strong suit. I was really hoping that I get religion
아비들도
or,
매번 이런 식이었다.
what's it called?
지금 내킬 때만 잘해줬지.
Or history.
내가
Religion,
눈에
because
새겨주지.
the topic, like you pull a topic for all of the what's it called? For all of the like topics that you can get that you have to work with. For all of the different exams you can
눈에
pull.
새겨주지.
And for religion, I pulled Satanism. And for history, I pulled the Cold War. And for history, I really wanted to work with MK Ultra, so I was hoping that I get history, but I got fucking math instead.
그 중에서 가장 멋진
But it's
곳에
fine.
나를 데려갈
Tammy will survive. Tammy will survive. Trust it. Trust it. I can't die yet. I still have to. I still have to make it big on the Limbus streamer. On the Limbus streamer stage. I have to become the #1 Limbus streamer ever.
정리
Even though
시간.
like what the other Limbus streamers are like fucking Frey Shikama and like. Does Esku stream? No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
화났을
What about
땐
like?
이렇게
I think the guy that has like the fucking straw hat avatar
눈에 새겨주지.
has
벌써
what's it called? Man, like sometimes streams when like new IDs drop, but that's like it. I don't think there are like any other Limbus streamers.
딱 씹어줘야 하는데
Dude, charge barrier is fucking carrying right now. Yo,
도
what the hell?
욕심을
Yeah.
가지러
눈에
분들이
새겨주지.
조용해진다.
Back to talking about my exams.
새끼들.
Yeah, I got math.
이제
The main issue, like the main 2 issues I have with math is that I have either the choice to work alone on like an exam that's supposed to have multiple people, or work together with this one classmate that makes me really uncomfortable
이런 식이야.
because like he copies everything I do.
내가
Like
눈에
for
새겨주지.
example, like school can be over and I'm like walking around
이제야 좀
and like he'll follow me a little bit and I'll sit down and check my phone and he'll sit down like a few meters away from me and then check his phone, and then when I stand up he's gonna stand up himself. And it's so fucking odd, dude. He copies everything I do and it's genuinely a little uncomfortable. I don't think he means anything wrong with it. I've talked to like my friends and shit about it, and they keep on saying like, oh, he's probably like he probably views you as a role model because you know, I wouldn't say I'm a popular person. I wouldn't say I'm a popular person at my school, but I would say that I am pretty social and I'm friends with nearly everyone, or I'm at least on like a good page with nearly everyone. Even the people I don't like, I'm on a good page with, so I can see. Not to toot my own horn, but if I was in his situation,
그럼 약속대로
I'd
이
probably find
만화책이랑
some like
해결사
way to
잡지
idolize idolize me if I was him. But I still think it's odd. I still think like the idea of like some guy like maybe maybe like wanting to be friends with me is like really odd. I find that like odd, to be honest. But yeah. And not gonna lie, I think. Wait, let me check skills.
너
I
너무
actually didn't check.
얕잡아 보인 거 아니야?
On hit. Fuck. Attacks target in captivity. Wait. What skill gives captivity? I forgot. Fuck. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
내가 눈에 새겨주지.
I think it's like on hit. So like if you dodge it, you don't get. Who wouldn't idealize Tammy? I wouldn't personally. If I was him, I would.
뭐
But if I wasn't, I wouldn't. Cause
내려라
there are
모자라.
like way better people to idolize than me. You could like be idolizing Michael Jackson instead of me,
표정으로
or
쳐다보는
like idolizing
설마 내가 그
I
로시
don't know. Oh fuck, I'm taking damage. But you could be idolizing like Zoran Mamdani. Isn't Zoran Mamdani like doing like a bunch of good shit in New York right now?
순차하면 어렵지 않은 간단한
Okay, it's on hit. It's on hit. Thank fuck. Thank God. Thank God.
불리다 보면
It's on hit. It's on hit.
답이
It's on
나올
hit.
테지.
It's an on hit conditional. It's an on hit
내가 눈에
conditional.
새겨주지.
We're not fucked. We're not cooked. Cause like in all the other solos I've like done. I mean like I've done a W Corp ryoshu solo before. I've done plenty of W Corp ryoshu solos before.
땡하기 전.
But I've never fought against this guy before as her. And then all the other IDs that I've done, they're all like modern triple zero that are like all fucking busted.
예.
So I'm not experienced in like fighting this guy with like IDs that don't output the most damage.
맘.
방금은 좀
Like W Corp
쩔었네.
ryoshu is good, don't get me wrong. She can like achieve crazy clash power if you have enough charge. That's it. Like her damage isn't really the best. I mean like I guess if you hit full heads, her last coin on her skill tree gets like I think it's a 30% damage buff. But yeah, that's like it.
용수형 과자로 결정하지.
Finally I can replace it. That took its time, not gonna lie. I wanna level this one up for the damage up. I wanna level this one up for the damage up. I wanna level this one up for the poise, and I want to. Do I fuse? I'm gonna fuse. I'm gonna fuse and hope I get the ego gift I want. I'm gonna wish make. Okay, it's fine. That just means that there's a higher chance that I get the one I want. And that's good. That's it. Okay. We already have gloves. We are at least making it to 4-7, I'd say. When you have gloves, you're at least making it to 4-7. Actually, I'm just gonna take golden urn so that I get more cost for next 4. I didn't even check how much like how like my chance of super shop was, but it doesn't matter. I don't gotta check. It was like at least over 50, I think. Like at least.
치사하게 자기 혼자 사기 버프
I'm
둘둘
just spam
감고.
evades.
너흰 저런 거 없어? 어?
없다고? Silver tiger bite stove.
그럼 쩔 수 없긴
내가
하지.
눈에
That was the wrong
새겨주지.
one. Fuck. Wait. Let me retry it.
똑바로 들었어도
I want to have
실패는 안
perfect
했을걸?
dodges. I know that she could have survived that. I know it would have like made no difference. But I want my perfect dodges.
연구원들은
I've learned from my mistakes.
눈에 새겨주지.
There. Check that shit out.
그건
I'm a fucking Limbus god. Kim Ji-hoon himself blessed me with divine knowledge regarding Limbus Company. Look at how beautifully she's dodging it.
맘, 둘, 안. 아비들도 매번 이런 식이었다.
Actually, I want to attack Bond
지금
first.
내킬 때만 찾아. 내가
attack pop up.
눈에 새겨주지.
Oh, it's so hard being the best charge ID ever.
엄마가 검을 들고 나갈 때마다 내가 정말 두려웠던 건 엄마가 돌아오지 않는 거였어. 내가 눈에 새겨주지. 어떠려나?
Check that shit out.
무사히
50 near light super battery. That's like that's a plus 50% damage plus the 30% from hitting all heads.
지금 완전
Yo.
삼촌들이랑 공원에
Yo.
같았어.
Yo, this is fire. Now I just need like more poise. I just need more poise like skills.
왜 엄마가
Yeah, and there was also 70% more damage from the damage up.
그 외부 강사들 손가락 안에서도
I think when you really get into it, this ID is like sorta good.
너희가
But I'd still like rather use W Corp Heathcliff even though I don't have
눈에
him.
새겨주지.
매번 엄마에게
벌써
가르쳐줬던
끝난 맘.
I think I have all of the W Corp IDs beside Yi-Song, Heathcliff and Otis.
하지만 그래봤자
Like Yi-Song is Rupture Merchant, and my Rupture team is Heisho, so I don't need them anyways. They have
눈에 새겨주지.
because I have Umasa, so I don't need them.
맘.
대박! 방금은 간지였는데?
맘.
Good.
아이씨, 팝콘쯤은 줘도 돼.
Zarblitzed.
재밌었다.
Zarblitzed.
자, 오늘 할 거 다 끝난 거 맞지?
This
그럼 약속대로
this is the
만화
gameplay of
제작
the best
해결사답게
Limbus player ever,
가져간다.
believe it or not. I really hope that I can save like that I can save at least 2 Durantes for like the higher floors. Ideally 11 and above. Ideally 11 and above. For any secret bosses. Specifically, probably. Wait, let me search it up. Let me search it up real quick. There it is. Don't mind the porn, by the way. Don't mind it. I'm a pervert. Here it is. I think. Where is it? Is it not in this guide? Wait, it is. Yeah. I have imperfect eye of precognition. Glimpse of precognition. Where is it? Didn't it give like another? Didn't it give the eye of precognition buff? I swear it did. Okay, I guess. Allies plus coin skills gain power plus 8 and plus 8 divided by the number of coins gain at least 1 coin power including ego skills rounded down. Allies, okay, yeah. In a clash, gain glimpse of precognition with every clash. Inflict 2 tremor burn on target. Tremor and burn on target. Yada yada yada. I think. Okay, so it doesn't give the eye of precognition buff. It doesn't give the buff that I thought it did, but it gives glimpse of precognition, which is better than nothing. I still want it. I still want it. It's still free clash power at the end of the day, which is what I want. So yeah. No charge here. There is actually there's 2 charge here, and those are like 2 easy bosses. Yo, steal. Charge gift. Yup. Easy. Leave the room. Boom. Night vision goggles. Yeah, I already have this gift. So I think I've played so much Limbus that I can just like remember what most of the Abno events give. Like the gift that most of the Abno events give. I think I have
정리 시간.
1,600 hours on Limbus. No joke. But like, I have to admit, most of those hours have been me sleeping while I accidentally have Limbus open, waiting for shit to happen.
눈에 새겨주지.
Yeah, because sometimes mirror dungeons get really long, and you just want to lay down and like
이루어질 수 없는
take a little
희망.
rest. So
그렇게
you
흔적조차 남지
close
않은
Limbus for a
희망.
little, and then
모두 나의 바람이었듯이
Uh,
내가 눈에
well, you don't close
새겨주지.
it. You just lay on your bed
자기 걷는
while
도움
Limbus is
또한
open in the corner,
도움이 됐다.
and you fall asleep because it's I don't know, you're tired. I guess, you know, it happens to the best of us. There.
요리오슈쿠. 엄마가 만반잘부는
Raya is
실패해서
so cute.
내가 만들어준
I love her.
인사말이야. 요슈니까
Little chubby baby.
요리오슈쿠.
내가 눈에 새겨주지.
And I still had 12 counts to spare. Now I have 19. Boom. Take that. I'm better than you
요새
in every
일 말고
conceivable
할게
way.
없어서 그런가 자꾸 대기 타게 된단 말이지. 해결사 영상
Plus,
보는
I have
거랑
near
좀
like super
비슷한
battery in
면도
Nudo.
있고.
내가 눈에 새겨주지.
솔까 이건 좀 재밌을지.
헛! 벌써 끝나간
쳤다.
Check that shit out. Check that shit out. Check the fuck out. Yo, 532. I'll take it. I'll take it. I will take that. I will take it.
급이 안 맞는 싸움도
Wait, isn't it like,
꽤 재밌다고 생각했는데.
yeah.
이게
Max
비교하는
charge count
입장에선
cap plus
몰라
10.
애매하네.
Gain
뭔가
1 charge
만화책에
count when
나오는
allies
주인공 이름처럼
gain charge points
간지나는
to your account.
대사라도 좀
This
쳐봐.
unit blah blah blah. Deal 10% damage for every 10 stack. Enemies gain 0 plus 1 resistance against his unit's attack for every 20 stack. Max 0.5 resist. Does not activate against staggered enemies. When the identity with this effect dies, the buff transfers to the ally who is second earliest to this unit in the deployment order. This effect works on unique charge as well. So I could have had Red Eyes and Penitence Ryoshu out, and it would have worked. Fire, I guess.
내가 눈에 새겨주지.
To be honest, I don't even know how shock centipede works. I just fight it. I just fight it until it decides to like explode. And then I get the fucking gifts. You know?
조각조각 형체도 남지 않은
Yeah, and I'm not getting why it isn't exploding yet.
엄마의 기억.
I destroyed the head. I think like that. I think that's a gimmick at least. But I don't know. Maybe I'm stupid. I definitely don't pride myself on being
내가 눈에
um,
새겨주지.
Einstein. Does that count as Limbus advice? To be honest, I don't know what you mean. I say a lot of shit regarding Limbus.
고,
방금은
원.
간지였는데.
You shouldn't take anything I say as like proper
하지만
advice.
슬슬 물리는군.
Unless I say to take it as advice, which I will never do. Unless I do, of
거룩한 곳
course.
있나?
But I never do that normally.
이건 정리 시간. 그럼 오늘
아.
컴보 회식 메뉴는 수박을 곁들인 용수형 과자로
Not gonna lie,
결정하지.
I've considered making like
치사하게
a
자기 혼자
proper
사기
YouTube
먹기
video. I haven't made a
졸들고.
proper YouTube video in like.
너흰 저런 거 없어?
Let me
내가
check.
눈에
Let me
새겨주지.
check on my account.
없다고?
Umbrella bro.
그럼 어쩔
I haven't
수
made a
없긴
proper
하지.
video in 2 years. And that was a Risk of Rain 2 clip where I clipped through the floor. There is my Dishonored
헛!
Bull Rat fetus percent, which was fucking horrible because he kept on walking into pipes.
고모대 같았어.
And it was slow as fuck anyways. It was
마음 둘
1 minute and
아비들도 매번 이런 식이야.
like 0.5 seconds long.
지금 내킬 때만 잘해줬지. 내가
I
눈에
feel like if I did that
새겨주지.
nowadays, it would have probably been like way shorter. But I don't think I have Dishonored 1 installed right now.
줄 알았는데.
I think I might have like Dishonored 2 installed, but I haven't played that shit.
헛!
Like that and Death of the Outsider or whatever it's called. Like the Dishonored game where you like play as a girl who doesn't have the mark but like has her entire arm like changed. I don't know. I remember like barely anything from that game.
역시 모가지를 분질러야 눈에 새겨주지. 저 도야지 같은 새끼.
The game didn't phase me at all, to be honest. Well, Dishonored 1 did. I really liked Dishonored 1.
이제
But the second one didn't like at all. Or Death of the Outsider.
모분조토 내가 눈에 새겨주지. 조용해지네. 도야지 같은 새끼들.
Not gonna lie, I've considered rereading Distortion Detective now that Ezra and Moses like have a way bigger role in Limbus, and since we're returning to Corp, and the most we know about Corp is in regards to Distortion Detective for when they were running around there and they got hunted by Vespa.
내가 눈에 새겨주지.
역시 늘 먹던 맛에서만 느껴지는 도파민이 있다니까.
And also, Moses gets kissed by mermaids, and I think that was a good scene. Any other fun school stories, if you don't mind me asking?
곳곳을 다니며
I remember a while ago,
언젠가 그중에서 가장 멋진
there was this guy who kept on
데려갈 수
calling me Biggie, like the fucking rapper, cause I'm black and I'm tall, I guess. Like, I don't know. And one day, I was like in a really bad mood, like in a really bad mood. Like I wasn't speaking to like anyone. I was like sitting by myself the whole entire day. And he pissed me off to the point where like out in the hallway, I saw him. He started speaking to me, and I didn't even hear what he said. I just yelled like, "I don't want to hear any more of your shit today," and I tackled him to the ground, and I beat his ass, and so like the class that I was in was on the entire other end of the school than the one he was in, and like one of my friends and a teacher who was like on the other end of that school told me that after I tackled him, he started walking around with like a knife in like that end of the school, and I just thought, sheesh. I'm glad that I was sticking to my own end.
원치 않게 받은 선물도 도움이 될 때가 있지.
Also, fun fact.
엄마와 같은 색으로 갈아.
Sometimes when I'm out like on a walk, I take daily walks.
내가 눈에 새겨주지.
And I like going to like this one store near where I live. Because sometimes it has like huge discounts on Monster energy drinks. So sometimes it go down to like what fucking 6 kroner, like 6 Danish kroner. And I just like buy it and I drink it like nearly instantly. I remember multiple times I've seen him. Like the last time I saw him, like at that store, like, well, I didn't see him at the store. I saw him on like, so the store is right outside of like a road, like a sort of busy road, in the city I live in, and he was on the other side of the road, the side of the road that was parallel to the side of the road that had the store. I was on the side of the road that had the store, and he yelled something incomprehensible to me. He has like, there's this stereotype of like Muslim immigrants in Denmark. He's pasty white, so like he's pasty white, but there's this like stereotype that Muslim immigrants have like a really specific accent. Due to them being bilingual, like due to them being Arabic, Danish bilingual, so they have a really unique accent. Normally, I don't mind the accent, but he's like a pasty white boy. He's a pasty white boy who like who doesn't speak a lick of Arabic. I think like the only 2 languages he speaks are English and Danish, and he can barely speak either of them. But he has like the most stereotypical like voice that you could imagine for like a Muslim Danish immigrant. And like okay, that sounds wrong. I'm just gonna impressive. I'm just gonna say, I think Muslims in Denmark are fucking awesome. And I frequently get confused as a Muslim because I am black. I have nothing against them. I don't even know if what I said could be interpreted as me having anything against them. It probably doesn't, but I just wanted to like say that disclaimer as like to make sure that like no one like in the stream right now or watching a VOD or like, yo, fuck, Tammy hates like Muslims. I don't. I love everyone, and in my ideal world, everyone is equal regardless of their religion, race, sexuality, gender, etc., etc. And that was my little woke speech for the day. Yeah. But yeah, he like yelled something from the other side of the road, and not gonna lie, I think he did it because like he knows that like I mean like I wouldn't do it anymore. Like normally I'm not violent at all. Normally like I can be pissed off easily, but I won't like ever get like violent. That's not me. Like when I'm like normal. But I think he like assumed that's me when I'm normal, cause like that's like the only time where I like directly did anything regarding him. Where like I did anything as a reaction to what he was saying. So I think the reason as to why he was on the other side of the road saying that shit and not saying it to my face, like he's had the chance to do so many times, is because he was scared that if we were on the same side of the road, I would have beat the shit out of him. And I'm gonna say, I wouldn't, but it would have been funny. I mean, like, it wouldn't be funny beating the shit out of other people. Let me just like correct myself on that. I remember the last time I beat the shit out of him, I started crying because I don't like being viewed as violent. I don't like being viewed as like a really violent person. Because I think that like being violent is something that I left behind in my past when I was wee little lass. But yeah. I completely lost track of what I was saying. You know what? Skill 3. Now it's time. Actually, I can refresh. I have one free refresh. Of course I'm taking that. Yo. And I can't upgrade it. Fairs. I don't get any benefit out of this. Like, from skill effects. Funnily enough, the W Corp ID has no skill effects that grant poise. I know, it might sound a little crazy. But she's not a poise ID.
정리 시간이다.
I'm feeling like a proper streamer, like sitting here and ranting while playing a game. And like engaging with chat. I'm so proper. I'm
하지만
so like,
그래봤자
yeah, I'm so proper.
거다.
The game will not tell me whether or not I will use skill 1 or skill 2. I will use skill 2.
너희 너무 얕잡아 보인 거 아니야?
Let me target it. Let me target that, and then I wanna evade that.
내가 눈에 새겨주지.
Alright.
헛! 샤!
Fuck. No. You can keep that paralyzed. Yeah, thank you. I don't want that fucking paralyzed.
그 독방에 있어봤자 할 것도 없고.
내가 눈에 새겨주지.
Another school story. I wouldn't call it fun. I wouldn't call it a fun school story. But when I was, I think it was back in like first through third grade. One of those 3 grades. So when I was really young, I remember
내가 눈에 새겨주지.
it was back when I was like frequently violent and it was like a really rare occurrence. Like the time, yeah. But like I was having a really good day. I wasn't beating the brakes off anyone, and I was just like,
벌써 끝.
I don't know, like being a fan of like stupid online shit and like sitting on my phone during recess and like watching YouTube instead of like talking with the other kids. And I remember like
박수갈치는 언제 보낼 생각이지?
this is like in the early grades, right? So
내가
so
눈에
so, so,
새겨주지.
so like there was like a playground like right outside that you could play on during recess, and it had like this sand pit that everyone loved being in.
좀 쩔어.
I never got it cause it smelled like cat shit, so I didn't like it. But one girl like gave another girl a giant bruise on her leg.
그중 제일
And
뛰어난
for some
건
reason,
검이었고.
she lied and said that it was me. And her dad, being a completely reasonable adult man, thought it'd be a good idea to call the police on a first to third grader. That first to third grader being me. So yeah, fun fact, fun umbrella fact. I have once been reported to the police. Like falsely reported at that. Like I once been falsely reported to the police over something that I haven't done. And I think I repressed that memory. I think I repressed that memory because it was really uncomfortable. The only thing I remember, like most of the information I know was from like my parents telling me. Like normally I have like a fine memory of like what happened. Well, a fine memory of what I think is real. That's like a completely another like thing like that. Like back then I had a hard time distinguishing reality from fiction, but that's another thing. I had a good time. I'm like sort of good at being able to remember things that I think was real back then. And I remember talking about my mom. No, not talking about my mom. Talking to my mom about like being recorded like not too long ago. I think it was like a month or two ago. Maybe like a little bit like earlier. I don't know, give or take. And she said that she had a conversation with his dad.
과자로 결정하지.
Like a pretty reasonable conversation about why the fuck he'd call the police on a little kid and scare the shit out of a little kid. And his explanation to her was, I was scaring the kid so that they'd stop bullying others. First off, I was not a bully. I didn't bully others. Yes, I was violent, but that wasn't because I was like actively like going out of my way to harm other people. It was because other people were like bullying me, and I was young, and I probably have undiagnosed something. I have undiagnosed something, and I think that I do for multiple reasons that are way too plentiful to get into now. Well, I might talk about them like a little later, but not right now. Yeah, I had issues controlling my emotions. So when someone would intentionally pick on me, I started swinging my fists because I was a little kid who had poor anger management. And the only way I knew how to retaliate against being bullied / picked on was by forcing them to shut up by making them cry. So yeah, I never bullied anyone. That's basically what I'm saying. I never bullied anyone.
자기 혼자 사기 버프 둘둘 감고.
And second off, even if I was bullying, which again I wasn't, I was a little kid, and it's still fucked. Like calling the police on a little kid, like regardless of whether or not they're a bully. Like if it's an adult, like yeah, maybe you can like count that as harassment. But if it's a keyword here,
이라는 뜻이다.
I was not an adult. I was, as I've said multiple times, a little kid.
쳐다보는 거지. 설마
So that's like genuinely like odd behavior.
이기돈.
I also think I had like a crush on that girl for like a period of my life. Maybe, I don't know. As I said, I have like issues distinguishing like reality from fiction back then. Fiction being things such as dreams and like vivid sleep deprived hallucinations. Um, so I don't even know if like I did have a crush on her or not, but that doesn't matter because like that was back in like first to third grade, so I don't really care at all, to be honest. I think there are more pressing matters regarding my memory issues that that should be looked into.
맘.
대박.
Is there anything more I can talk about?
아이씨, 팝콘쯤은 줘도 되잖아. 이럴 때 딱 씹어줘야 하는데. 너희 너무 얕잡아 보인 거 아니야?
Actually, I don't know like what else I can talk about. Cause I don't want to like talk about like way too serious shit from like my early school days or like even my recent
지금
school
완전
days.
삼촌들이랑 고모네
Actually, one thing. I remember my classmates thought that like all Muslims are circumcised, and he thought that I am Muslim because I'm a person of color.
삼촌들이랑 말도 못
So
섞고
and I told my stepdad.
그 외부 강사
I told my stepdad about that, and he told me to bring like a small piece of bacon and say that it was my foreskin.
매번 엄마에게 가르쳐줬거든.
Yeah. I will leave it up in the air whether or not I actually like took a piece of bacon and claimed that it was my foreskin. I'll leave it up in the air whether or not I did that.
내가
A
눈에
funny story
새겨줄
involving a friend. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I did not have friends, but I am going to sit here and say that a lot of my in real life friends aren't. I love them to death. I love them to death. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. But I'm not gonna say that they're like the most like
어릴 땐 몰랐어.
the most like
왜 엄마가
actively
삼촌들이랑
funny
말도 못
people.
섞고
They're very like you have to like be like, you know how on a chainsaw you have like the cord that you have to pull to like turn on the engine. You gotta be like that. You
더 대단한
in that friend group you gotta be the cord
눈에
that turns on the engine so that they start like they never make their own jokes. They like build on top of jokes, you know.
그중 제일 뛰어난 게 검이었고.
I think
벌써 끝나가는군.
actually there was one time like I think it was like 3 years ago.
역시 모가지가 근질러야
This isn't a
그러지.
school story. This happened like in my free time.
고라지 같은 새끼.
Not everyone who goes to my school like lives in the same like city. I don't even live in the same city as the school that I go to. My school is like 30 minutes away in a vehicle from like where I live.
벌써 끝나가는.
And two of my friends, well, they used to live. They both recently moved to like other cities and towns and such. But two of my friends used to live in this little village.
어릴 땐 몰랐어.
Well, village. We like call every like small town a village here in Denmark. But yeah,
그
so like
외부
there's the small like town slash village
손가락 안에서도 내로라는
where like
실력자들이었잖아.
there's this yearly event
너희가
that's
보여준
like supposed to like bring the community
더
together,
대단한 기술을
and
매번
we went
엄마에게
there.
가르쳐줬거든.
And first off, this isn't the main story I'm gonna be talking about, but I just want to mention he told me to come at 8 a.m. Because he wanted to spend like the entire day there, like the entire day. I came at 8 a.m.
자, 오늘 할 거 다 끝난 거 맞지?
but he was still asleep.
약속대로 이
He was
만화책이랑
he was still fucking asleep. Even though he actively told me to come at 8 a.m. and like I messaged him, I called him, and that woke him up. And he and like and, like the other friend was sleeping at his place. They were sleeping at the same house together, because they lived only like a block away from each other. So the other friend woke up first he took the phone. We're all like pretty close friends. We know like the codes to like our each other, like our code like to our phones. So he unlocked his phone. And he had to answer me on the guy that actively invited me. Like he had to answer me on the other guy's phone. And then like they both like walked down to the living room where the first friend's parents were, and he told them, "Oh, Tammy is like in the town. She doesn't know shit. She doesn't know where like anything is because this is like her second time being here, and she's like never like walked around on her own." And and he actively needed his parents to tell me. Like he actively needed his parents to tell him that he should come after and like fucking get me, cause I told him where I was. I like gave him a detailed like description of where I was. But he needed his fucking parents to tell me, no, to tell him, come and get me. But yeah, that's not the story. That's not the story. It was a side quest. It was a side quest. The main story is we played this like variation of hide and seek. Wait, okay. Actually, before I get to that, there's some context. There's some context. So, like the event mainly took place on this giant like field. Well, giant. It's a big field. And on one end there's like this big tent where there's this bar, and on the other end there's this bouncy castle. Actually, wait. Let me actually draw this. Let me actually draw this. Paint. Let me draw this out. If paints want to open, there. Thank you. So, look something like this, right? This is like a rough interpretation. So, the tent that I'm talking about was here. My handwriting is bad, and I'm writing on mouse. Forgive me. Like the bouncy castle was here. I'm not gonna attempt to like spell fucking bouncy castle on my using my mouse. Yeah, it was here. It was here, and we were sitting over here. There was like a bench outside. I'm just gonna draw this like little box to represent a bench. This is the bench. We were here. We got like some like slush ices. You know like those half frozen like cups of juice that they sell at like carnivals and stuff. Yeah, they had those, and we were like here drinking it. And we saw like these little kids over here, and I'm just kind of like, wow, the kids are having fun. That's nice. It's a good sunny day. And the two of us were, let's tell those kids to go fuck themselves. I just want to say, I was not a part of that. I was not a part of that plan. I was not a part of that like plan. So I sat. I held my head down, and I was drinking my slush ice, while they yelled from. Okay, there my mouse is. From here, all the way over here. Go fuck yourselves, you little bitches. And the kids, like. They started like screaming obscenities at my friends, and then like, we don't need the drawing anymore, and then like, minutes later, not even minutes, like hours later, we were playing this like odd variation of like hide and seek that one of my friends made. It's called Hunter, I think it was. I don't know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it's called. And we were, me and the other guy that was supposed to hide. We were in like a forest that was like right next to like where the main event was. And the Seeker, context, the Seeker has high functioning autism,
혹은 더 대단한
And
기술을
one thing that comes from that is that
매번 엄마에게 가르쳐줬거든.
he gets easily intimidated by people. He gets really easy intimidated by strangers. Like, it's normal to get intimidated by strangers, but he like freezes up when he gets intimidated by strangers. These two kids walk up to him, like the kids that he fucking screamed obscenities at earlier, and they have this like big guy, like I wouldn't say big guy. He was like he was like 2 years older than us, and he was like, "Yo, did you tell my cousin to go fuck himself?" And my friend, he was like on call. Like the main premise was that me and my other friend were supposed to like hide, and while we were calling the seeker, and occasionally we give the seeker like hints to where we were, like physical descriptions over call. We could just hear like this confrontation going on, and then one of the guys, like the like main guy's parents, like one of his parents, like came over and checked up on us because he hadn't been answering the calls that his mom sent, because this is the first time that his parents have seen me like ever in their lives. And I'd say that I left a good impression, although I did joke about drinking. I did drink back then. I did drink. And I'm not ashamed of it, cause okay, I wasn't an alcoholic. I only drank like alcohol when my parents gave it to me. Cause back then I wasn't allowed to legally buy it myself. Now I can. And I joked about it. I joked about like being drunk once, and then like texting the friend who was like the son of the parents, and I think they like assumed that I was just like really like gangster kind of person because I made a joke about drinking. That his mom called him like 8 times and kept asking, "Are you guys drinking alcohol?" Or like, "Are you guys taking drugs?" Or like, "Are you guys smoking cigarettes?" And his dad was so fucking angry at us. It was scary. Have you ever seen a fat white guy be like unreasonably mad? Dude, it's horrifying. It's fucking horrifying. But I did reassure that one of the friends is hyper religious. The other one,
지금 완전
he
삼촌 고모대 같았어.
he's autistic, and his family's all about like drinking is like really bad for you and it fucks you up. So he was terrified of that. And while I did drink, I only did it under supervision, and I could not like legally buy it myself, and I was also broke at that time. So I reassured his parents of all those points, and yeah, that was I'd say that was a pretty funny experience. Well, not my friend getting like scared shitless as a stranger confronted him, who was then later chased off when the other friend's parents came. Well, his other friend's parent came. But yeah, that was another Tammy story.
역시 모가지를 분질러야 조용해지는 걸. 저 도야지 같은
Not gonna lie, I've barely talked about the gameplay. I've been yapping about my tragic anime backstory that I haven't even talked about the gameplay. But really, all I can say is, we are on floor 3. On floor 1, we had 38 clash power, and now we have 39. The difference is gigantic. On all heads, we have 39 clash power.
방금은 좀
And we are on
쩔었네.
floor 3, if I remember correctly.
벌써
Not gonna lie, I think if
지루하고.
it ever becomes too late,
하지만 이런 시시한
or if I
전투에도
reach
긴장감을
410,
불어넣어줄 비장의 예술.
I will go to sleep and then I'll make a part 2.
박수가
Because
있으면
it
언제
is
보낼
getting
생각이지?
late, and as I've said multiple times, I have an exam tomorrow.
눈에 새겨주지.
I don't want to stay up too late,
맘.
so that exam fucks me over.
그렇지. 좀 있는데.
For obvious reasons, because this can like influence my future.
지금처럼
I think.
엄마와 함께 이곳저곳을 다니며 많은 기억을 쌓아줘. 언젠가 그
I
중에서
think
가장
that was
멋진
the
곳에
last note
나를
before
데려갈 수 있게.
before the shop. I think. Wait, no, never mind. There's one left. There's one left.
정리 시간이다.
Oh. Of course it's
치사하게
fucking
자기 혼자
butlers.
사기 버프
Dude.
둘둘 감고.
Fuck off.
넌 저런 거 없어? 어? 없다고?
What if I just do Trichilio
그럼
Cosm?
어쩔 수 없긴 하지.
내가 눈에 새겨주지.
They're all gonna get staggered. Yeah.
3번 배워낸다.
Yeah, get blitzed.
과거를 1000번 단수하는 배. 미래에서 1000번 거슬러 찰나의 일수. 다시 1000번을
Now I have crit power up, and they're all dead.
산젠다이 색깔. 이제 싱 수에선 벗어났나? 내가 눈에 새겨주지.
Why do I not have crit power up?
감지였는데?
This is enraging me.
아이씨, 팝콘쯤은 줘도 되잖아. 이럴 때 딱
Dude,
씹어줘야 돼.
-5 offense level, just whack me in the nuts with
눈에
that.
새겨주지.
If I was the dude, very autistic or just semi, I want to know because your stories are funny. As I said, he's high functioning.
지금처럼
He's
엄마와
like really
함께
high functioning.
이곳저곳을 다니며 많은 기억을 쌓아줘. 언젠가
So like in
그 중에서 가장 멋진
like
곳에
like very to
데려갈 수
semi
있게.
scale, I'd say he's like very low key. I just prefer using terms like high functioning. Yeah. He's like normal in most other areas of like his life, from what I know. Well, I mean, like, I'm like close friends with him, so I mean, like, it would make sense if I knew. But yeah. What can I sell? What is it that I do not need? I think having some more poise would be nice. So applies with number 3. It would not need rupture. Actually, I could just buy Keen Branch real quick so that I have a level 3 that I can fuse away. Yeah, poise. Boom, boom. There you are. You know what? I can take that because Great Trichiliocosm gets a buff gets like a buff from the poise stone, since it's tri keyword. If I remember correctly, it's like bleed, burn, and poise, while Yi-Sang's Trichiliocosm is burn, sinking, poise.
이루어질 수 없는 희망도 추락의 흔적조차 남지 않은 내가 눈에 새겨주지. 나의 바람.
Yi-Sang has the stupid booty. I gotta head to sleep. Good luck with the mirror dungeon. Goodbye, Lobotomy Corporation 1. Do not die while you are gone. That'd be very unfortunate.
요새 일 말곤 할 게 없어서 그런가 자꾸 대기 타게 된단 말이지. 해결사 영상 보는 거랑 좀 비슷한 느낌도
내가
있고.
눈에
Why did I
새겨주지.
do that?
솔까
Why did I do that? Why did I fucking do that?
법을 이제야
That was
좀
stupid.
이해했군. 핫차! 복잡하게 엉킨
Alright,
문제는
alright.
시작과 끝을 찾아야 풀어질 테지.
Evil
그럴 수
fucking
없다면 차라리 형체도 남지 않게 잘라버.
evil on hit put in captivity. Evil insta lose.
내가 눈에 새겨주지. 헛!
대박! 방금은 간지였는데.
내가 눈에 새겨주지.
아이씨, 한 번쯤은 저도 되잖아. 이럴 때 딱 씹어줘야 하는데. 엄마는 무기라면 뭐든 잘 다뤘어.
Should I do
그중
part
제일
2
뛰어난 게
tomorrow or wait until a weekend? Because on a weekend I might get more viewers. Not gonna lie.
맘.
지금처럼 엄마와 함께 이곳저곳을 다니며 많은 기억을 쌓아줘.
And it was nice having like
그 중에서
having like one more viewer than normal.
데려갈 수 있게.
Cause like you know Dahlia, no offense, but we're like besties like off stream, and you know that. So like, while I do appreciate you, and while you're special to me in a personal way, in a stream context, you're not really all that special. I mean, I appreciate very much that you came. I appreciate it, and I love you for it. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Gives you platonic kisses. It's just like more unique, if I want to put it like that. Having like strangers come in and like then like start talking to me and be like, "Oh wow, I like your stories," and then like ask me questions regarding what I talked about. That's like that. Yeah, you get it. Yeah. Do we want? Doesn't matter. I'm just gonna. Wow, I got canned ice cream. Also, you should low-key stream on a weekend. That might be more profitable. Yeah. Dude, no, I'm not taking the fucking sword. Dude, I'm not taking no fucking cursed ego gifts. Does the game think I'm stupid?
정리 시간이다.
Well, yeah. Not gonna lie, I you know what? I'll do part 2
맘.
tomorrow just to have it done, and then I'll
바보들도 내건
probably
이런 식이었다.
cook up a fire stream
지금
idea
내킬
for
때만 잘해줬지.
Saturday. Actually, on Friday, I also won't have school there, cause not cause I'm preparing for anything, but because of there's a new student day on Friday for like the pseudo college I'm gonna go to. You know, I gotta be there because it's sort of important. Where I can see all of the other new students, because yeah, I saw a lot of like potential new students during the trial week, but first off, there's a chance that not all of them
그래도
you know, got accepted into the school. Second off, a lot of the what's it called,
내 의안처럼 내가
a lot of the there's like other trial weeks like that was just a trial week in for like the winter break. There was one for the autumn break and one for spring break. So yeah, I gotta go to those two. Wait, no, fuck. I'm like okay. I'm fucking up what I'm trying to say. I do not have to go to those. I do not have to go to those because I got accepted during the winter trial week. And I wasn't even planning on going to the school back when the autumn trial week was a thing. But yeah, but I do have to go on Friday because of the new student day where I can see all my fellow new students. I really do hope that I see like one of the people who was there. I don't even know if I told you. There was like the two girls and my roommate who I got kind of close to, like in comparison to like what I expected.
손가락 안에서도 내로라 하는 실력자들이었을
Yeah.
거야. 너희가
And
보여준
it's also exciting finding out
더
which
대단한 기술이 매번 엄마에게
which
가르쳐줄
like
것이다.
activities I got assigned to, because you know there are the activities that you
내가
could do.
눈에 새겨주지.
I got, you know, the D&D one, the D&D one, and working in the kitchen.
맘.
Those were like the two main ones I wanted to do as activities. Of course, there's like
헛!
normal subjects such as like math, Danish, etc., etc.
Mom.
Although they're not
다 법을 이제야 이해했고.
the school.
헛!
Yeah, it does also involve like education. Like, oh,
뭐,
wow,
본,
obviously
조,
the fucking
토.
pseudo college like values education.
역시
What?
모가지를
What?
분질러야
But also
조용해지.
values
저
like
도라지 같은 새끼.
social development. And I think that should be very important for me, because off camera,
내가 눈에 새겨주지.
sometimes I can be very antisocial,
헛!
and I still have like social issues that I have to like take care of.
헛! 맘.
So I think
엄마는
that was like the main
뭐든
reason I
잘
picked like
가르쳐.
specifically that like
그중
pseudo
제일
college,
뛰어난 게
because
검이었고.
it was simply it was simply what I sort of needed. Yup. Of course, that
내가
doesn't
눈에
mean I
새겨주지.
don't value my online friends such as you,
헛!
or Lopali, or Rue, or Celeste, or Gazon.
그렇지, 좀
I just think I need IRL social
엄마와
development,
함께 이곳저곳을 다니며
because it didn't get a lot of that during my childhood,
언젠가
during the
그중에서
years
가장
where it
멋진
was
곳에 나를
most
데려갈
important.
수 있게.
Yeah. I will try to update you guys as much as possible, and for the campaign, I will try to like find as many weekends as I can to like get down south to where I live again. Although
둘,
after the summer, we can definitely not do
지금
weekly sessions, but that's good. That just means you can have more time to prepare. What do you mean by you stop caring for it? Because you know, stream entanglement.
누가 화났을 땐
And I'm seeing your messages. Like, yeah, your messages are arriving at like different times than I'm operating on. So, you know,
내가 눈에 새겨주지.
you're reacting to shit that happened in the past for me. You know.
이제 싱수에선 벗어났나?
먼치킨 압도적인 전력. 가끔 질릴 때도 있지만 역시 늘 먹던 맛에서만 느껴지는 도파민이 있다니까.
Yeah. Then you can make even cooler custom
내가
talismans than the
눈에
ones
새겨주지.
I make.
벌써
우와,
끝나가나?
지금 완전 삼촌들이랑 공호대 같았어.
벌써 끝나가는군.
I hate bleed so fucking much. I like playing bleed, but I hate fighting against bleed in mirror dungeons.
엄마가 매번 이상하게 줄여 말하던 그 상황이
Because it's bullshit.
만단지에 너희 반토막 났어. 내가
I'm gonna
눈에
get so
새겨주지.
fucking blitzed when I fight against Cassetti. I just realized. Fuck.
맘.
엄마는 무기라면 뭐든 잘 다뤘어. 그중 제일 뛰어난 게 검이었고.
맘. 맘. 모분조토. 역시 모가지를 분질러야 조용해지는군. 저 도야지 같은 새끼들.
I don't know. When it reaches a quarter till the next hour, I'm probably gonna end the stream and prepare to go to bed. FYI.
눈에 새겨주지.
But that's not for like another 15 minutes. So
맘.
방금 방금은 좀 쩔었는데.
I think I can beat this node and maybe beat Cassetti, if I'm lucky.
벌써 끝나가는군.
I think Cassetti I might have to use
대박.
Ira.
간지였는데.
As I said, all the way back when Lobotomy Corp 1 was in the chat,
법을
이럴
이제
땐
좀
짚어줘야 하는데.
I prefer to use Ira when I have reached floor 11 and above. For the what's it called? For the hidden bosses, because when I did it with fucking a ryoshu is like a busted ID to solo with. But even she was struggling. Even she was struggling with Ira and Morisitas. Like the fucking Ira and Morisitas combo. She was struggling with that. Also, not gonna lie, I think they should make like Durante recover hourly instead of daily. Because like, what if you're playing through the story and you like encounter one hard fight, and then you use Ira? Could you think, oh, it's gonna be the hardest fight, this Kanto or like this Intervallo, and then like, and then it doesn't even help, because like, oh wow, now you've used all of your fucking Durantes, and the one Durante you used, you're locked out of until like it resets. That's so stupid, dude. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Especially when like Ira lasts for one fucking turn. That, in my opinion, that's like the most egregious thing. That's like the most egregious thing for like about Durantes. For like one of the most milk toast buffs that you can get for your sinners. You have it for one turn. And like, wow, your sinner can't die. Why not like make that like something you could do like either hourly, or like why not make it last like why not make it like Morositas, where it lasts for like 3 turns, like 3 turns, like dude, that I have no issues with Morositas, like 3 turns of like equal offense level, that's fine. I mean, like, it's not too busted, but it's not like too useless. I can live with it.
내가 눈에 새겨주지.
19 dodge power? Holy shit. I'm the god. I'm god. I'm right? Yeah, I'm always right. I'm Limbless God. I'm Jane Ji Hu.
너희 너무 얕잡아 보인 거 아니야?
내가 눈에 새겨주지.
Not gonna lie, I'll just dodge until I have all of my skill slots.
히 클버 신 어인여. 짜증나는 시선이 늘었고. 앞으로 한 번 내가 눈에 새겨주지. 기분 나쁜 눈빛으로 내 검을 힐끔힐끔 쳐다보냐. 그땐 예외 없이 모분이야.
요료슈쿠! 엄마가 만반잘구는 싫다고 해서 내가 만들어준 인사말이야. 요슈니까 요료슈쿠!
내가 눈에 새겨주지.
I should probably like voice
엄마가
train a
검을
little bit
들고
more.
나갈 때마다 내가 정말 두려워.
As of late, I've been like low-key
엄마가
exhausted
돌아오지 않는 거였어.
because you know exams and shit, but
너는 어떠려나? 무사히.
no excuse for mediocrity.
내가 눈에 새겨주지.
And I love
아니면
procrastinating.
엄마처럼
And if I can do my
거짓말하지
Duolingo for German, I can do my voice training to feel better about myself.
왜? 쌈 구경 시켜준다는데 뭐 안 볼 필요 없잖아. 그 독방에
Wait.
있어봤자
Yeah, I have
할
6
것도
right now.
없고.
That means one more turn, and I have all my skill slots.
내가 눈에 새겨주지.
Dahlia, what was which kanto was your favorite kanto?
희, 흘과 신, 어행여. 짜증나는 시선이 늘었군. 앞으로 한 번만 더 기분 나쁜 눈빛으로 내 검을 힐끔힐끔 쳐다보니 그땐 예외 없이 눈에 새겨주지. 분다. 맘.
대박! 방금은 감지였는데?
맘.
방금은 좀 쩔었는데? 어릴 땐 몰랐어. 왜 엄마가 삼촌들이랑 말도 못 섞게 했는지. 그 외부 강사들 손가락 안에서도 내로라 하는 실력자들이었을 거야. 너희가 보여준 혹은 더 대단한 기술을 매번
내가
엄마에게
눈에
가르쳐줬거든.
새겨주지. 맘.
Why do you have no charge?
이제 신 수에선 벗어났나? 맘.
엄마는 무기라면 뭐든
Dude,
잘
I don't like this. I don't like this. I want my charge back.
검이었고.
Thank you. Not gonna lie,
눈에
I will
새겨주지.
charge up my Uber DDERDR for Cassetti
맘.
and his daughter his daughter can get the dimensional demon edge
어릴 땐 몰랐어.
demon ripper or whatever the fuck it's
왜
called.
엄마가
한참.
삼촌들이랑 말도 못 섞게
Dimensional demon edge.
그 외부
Oh,
강사들
okay, so it's called dimensional demon age
손가락
dimensional
안에서도
refraction,
내로라 하는
I think.
실력자들이었을 거야.
if I remember correctly.
너희가 보여준 혹은 더 대단한 기술을 매번 엄마에게
Bitch, you
가르쳐줬거든.
stank. Yo, pussy stank.
내가 눈에 새겨주지. 맘.
Brown, brown.
맘.
Alright,
자세
I'm ready for
틀림은
Cassetti.
없고.
Cassetti, can you die within 5 minutes? I kinda need this. Actually, you know what? I won't have any qualms about using Ira on Cassetti because I'm gonna be getting off the stream anyways when I'm done with them. So it's whatever.
내가 눈에 새겨주지. 핫!
Slash fragility is just like fucking stacks? Okay. Okay, what the fuck? Yo. He has 6 slash fragility. Yo, wait, what the fuck? 8?
지루하고.
Okay. 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 Not too shabby. Not too shabby.
전투에도 긴장감을 불어넣어줄 비장의 예술이 하나 있지.
You're not the pinch bro, chacho.
박수갈채는 언제 보낼 생각이지?
Okay.
내가
He
눈에
doesn't get
새겨주지.
staggered while this was being used. Pairs.
거기서는
But I'm gonna kill him before he can use it.
그렇지. 좀 치는데.
Yeah. Check that shit out.
지금처럼
Use the goat.
엄마와 함께 이곳저곳을 다니며
And that bordered on reaching a quarter. Well, I mean, on my end,
중에서 가장 멋진
yeah, I do
곳을
want to enter
나를
parallel
데려갈 수
superposition.
있게.
I'll pick yeah. On my end, I don't know about your end, but on my end, it bordered on a quarter till the next hour. Yeah. 2 window. I'm gonna continue this tomorrow. Unless like there's an update tomorrow. Is there an update tomorrow? Wait. Let me check the Steam. The Miss Company. Um. Okay. There's no update tomorrow, I think. And if they do update it tomorrow, I do hope that it isn't like a weekly reset. Wait, don't they only do like weekly resets on like intervalo slash like story content slash ID drops? I think they do. I think they do. I think they do. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Um, I did in fact enjoy. Wait, that's the wrong page. I did in fact enjoy the stream, and I'll probably be streaming a little bit more um, in the future. So yeah, have a good one, Thalia, and everyone else. Um, to anyone who might be watching the VOD. Yeah.